Yeah, it's your man, DJ Motormane, DJ Spillz, Sir Flack in the building, DJ PDC in the building. They over there getting their VR on. Huss in the building. Shout out to the camera crew. Shout out to
DJ,
Chad.
man. It's the inner DJ.
We sitting down right now with the boss applesauce, Joey Deezy. Ooh, big boss applesauce. Big bank take little bank, Joey.
Thanks for coming to the bank, man.
Thanks for having us at the bank.
Thank you, man.
For the people that don't know, so the reason we call this the bank is it's the old big bank that's right down on 8th Street in Homestead. It used to be First National, right?
No, so it was actually Monongahela Trust.
Ooh.
When it first started. It's on the front of the building.
Wow.
And then PNC bought it.
Wow.
And then people had it, bought it from PNC. They sat on it for about 10, 15 years, like right when the waterfront was announced. They didn't do anything with it. We bought it. Me and my dad bought it about 3 years ago. Mm-hmm. And then we put the escape room in downstairs.
So the escape room was actually the first out of the 3 that are here.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
And what made you, what made you want to buy this bank? Like, why did you say pick this place of all places?
I mean, you see the front of it? It's just massive. They don't make buildings like this no more.
No, you're right.
But I guess the whole story starts. So I grew up the hill in Munhall, just about 5 minutes away from here, and I drove past this building growing up, and it always sat vacant. I didn't know what was going on with it. It was never open while I was alive. So it said for sale on it. We were expanding escape room. I know we wanted to move it into a cool spot. We were looking around the city. We called. We got in the building, and I just fell in love with it, man. There's 3 real bank vaults in it, safety deposit boxes, marble. Like they just don't make buildings like this anymore.
That's it.
Yeah, that's incredible. I was going to ask, as far as starting the escape room here, that was the first one. What really made you want to move it here? Like, why did you guys expand it to come here? Do you have other locations for escape room?
Yeah, so I got one in Greenfield and one in State College as well. State College, like Penn State. So it all started with Greenfield. That's where my dad's from. Shout out Greenfield.
Greenfield, wow.
Shout out Greenfield.
Okay.
So that's where we started, and we were one of the first ones in the U.S., and it just exploded overnight. Honestly, we were booked out like months in advance. So we needed to expand. We needed to get a bigger building. We wanted to build cooler, bigger, better rooms, and this building just complemented it so well.
Yeah. And good.
Please take us on a verbal tour of what these escape rooms look like and what we can expect in some of these escape rooms, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So the ones in Greenfield are called Mad Scientist Lab and Prison Escape. Pretty straightforward. You get locked in a jail cell. You're actually handcuffed to the jail cell to start. First puzzle you got to get out of is your handcuffs. So that's a fun one. Mad Scientist Lab, pretty straightforward. We built like a little laboratory there with some science puzzles, gimmicks, whatnot. And here in the bank in Homestead, we call these rooms Generation 2. So what that means is all these rooms are controlled by really cool electronics. So everything you do in the room, let's say you grab that bottle and you put it down on a countertop, that'll open up a door. It'll change the lights. It'll open up a hidden box. So everything's controlled by the people in the room. So these are our Gen 2 rooms here. We got Carnegie's Millions, Subway Escape, and Tomb Explorer.
Cool. The Subway Escape, is that like a Pittsburgh subway?
Did you do your research?
I did a little bit.
Yeah,
did a little bit.
I see you. So it is. We kind of like built our own subway here in Homestead, and it's pretty cool. So it has all the stops or Pittsburgh cities. So at one point, without giving too much away, you get in the subway car, you close the door, and you move the subway car across these cities in Pittsburgh.
Okay.
So it's pretty sweet, Born and bred in Pittsburgh. I gotta take care.
That's super tight.
That's super tight.
And it actually like shakes and flickers the lights. It's pretty sweet.
That's so neat. I know as far as the escape room's concerned, Jimmy Wapo actually came here and shot a video. What was the escape room that he used?
So he used Tomb Explorer. It was really cool. So I'm friends with his manager Taylor Maglin. We all went to Central Catholic.
Awesome.
Same with Wiz's manager.
Shout out Taylor. Shout out Will. Thanks.
Same with Quentin.
Yeah, Quentin, Q. Shout out to Q.
All the peeps. They're all Central guys. So
yeah.
It's a really cool network. So Taylor hit me up. They were looking to shoot a music video. I was like, we got all these goofy rooms here. You want to come check it out? And so I take Wapo through all the rooms. And eventually he sees this tomb room. And there's a big throne in the middle and these columns. And like it looks like a pharaoh's tomb.
Oh,
he goes, we're filming it here. So whatever you want, my man. And it was cool. And we got to do the video shoot. And
awesome.
It came out really well, still on YouTube.
Well, R.I.P. to my man Walpo, yeah, for sure. And let's go on to the next.
Let's move on to the axe throwing.
Yeah, so that's the second business we opened up here.
Axe, yeah.
Just don't stop.
It doesn't stop.
So what made you decide to go from escape room to axe throwing?
Very good question. So it's kind of in our wheelhouse. We like group events. We like nights out with your friends and family, you know, and that fits right in there. So what other place can you go, throw some axes, do the escape room, and do VR all in the same building? And you can't nowhere else in the United States.
No.
So it's cool. It's a fun group activity. It's so rewarding, man. And you guys are about to play in a little bit. We're gonna see who's the best.
Yeah, we're gonna toss a couple axes. Do you have to have like certain licensing for that type of stuff?
So we got really good insurance.
I was gonna say.
Is that your question?
If you're gonna let a guy named Spillz and a guy that's the size of Huss throw some axes, you need some good insurance.
Don't tell my insurance lady your name Spillz. No, just kidding.
And then last but not least, the VR.
This room we're in.
This
is it,
super
man.
tight.
Wouldn't be able to do it without the man, the myth, the legend, DJ PDC.
DJ PDC. So can you speak a little bit on how this idea came about?
Very good. So we, like I said, we got the spot. We had the building. There was nothing done with this room. Like when we bought the building, the ceiling wasn't here. It was wide open. It wasn't finished. I went over Pete's house. He has his VR. You guys saw it.
We played it last
episode was there.
Yes.
He got the VR. He got the golf. He got the best man cave in Pittsburgh. That's a bold statement, and I'm saying that's it.
I agree.
We definitely agree.
I second that. I second that motion.
It's laid out. So
Third.
I'm hanging out with the
All in favor? Everyone raises their arms. Yeah. Yeah, Pete, put your hand down. Be humble.
But no, in all seriousness, I just had so much fun, and I'm a nerd at heart. I love all these electronics. I love technology. So when I played that stuff, I was like, Pete, we got to do this at the bank. He said, let's make it happen. It was simple as that. It wasn't a crazy conversation. We just said, let's make it happen. And we're both do hard go-getters. So we just went and built this place out, and it's going to be opening in like the next 2 weeks. It's soft opening right now. Soft opening.
Yes.
And what will people be able to play here? Because I'm looking over to my right. We got a car set. You can sit down, drive. PD and Flack are actually playing
table tennis.
Yeah, ping pong right now in a museum.
You can play like on some like skyscraper in the air, Pete. Yeah. And it's really scary because like right now they're in a room.
Right.
But like you could put it in like a skyscraper and you're like on the top floor and it's really scary. So if you're afraid of heights, you feel like you're playing ping pong on the top of a roof. I'm not sure where.
Fall off.
Is that it?
That looks like y'all.
But it's like scary. I've had people that are scared of heights not play. This guy.
Flack.
Flack, you all right?
Flack, you okay? You're looking the wrong way. He's looking off the edge. He was looking off the edge of the map. He was looking off the edge.
This dude, Flack, has not stopped playing VR since he walked in the door. Here,
hold on. Say that, Petey?
Flack, you want a job, dude? You want a job, bro? We might have a new employee.
To be in the Matrix all day, hell yeah.
They were playing a shooting game earlier, and he was ducking behind cover on a wall. He's laying down on the floor in real life. I got to snap at that. It's too funny. So,
Well,
anyways, VR.
Real quick, shout out where everyone can find you. On Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, personally.
You can find me. It's real easy. Everything is Joey DC. JoeyDeasy. Instagram, Twitter, MySpace.
And he's too busy for BS, so if you want to talk business, please be straight with it. Don't beat around the bush.
Brother.
Yeah, we don't.
He don't got time for that.
I feel like I go out and do like mini Shark Tanks with people. They come up to me, they're like, I got this idea. Let me pitch it to you.
I can only.
All right, I'm going to tell you how it is. Like, if it's dumb, it's dumb.
Yeah, that shit ain't going to work.
Yeah.
No.
And for that reason, I'm out.
Yeah, right. I got you, bro. Hey,
Shout out Mark Cuban.
Joey, for the people
get lunch with me, Mark Cuban.
For the people that don't know, you actually have DJ'd,
Yeah.
and you are a DJ.
Yeah. So not as much now. Just the businesses all you guys are in right now just is way too much work right now. But for the better part of my life and my career, I was a DJ. Not like you guys. You guys get to do all the cool stuff. You get to do the club gigs. You get to do all the sweet concerts. Motor, you're everywhere.
Yeah.
Can't even keep
trying.
up with you.
I'm trying, bro. I'm trying.
Spillz, saw you at the Mac event. You killed it.
Thank you.
So, anyways, DJing, I did a lot of corporate events, a lot of weddings, a lot of private
Money.
parties.
That's where the
Big
money's
money,
at.
boy.
That's where the
Now
money's
you
at.
know. Now you know. And it's fun. Like, once in a while, you get some cool gigs. And don't get me wrong. Like, we played, I played some cool gigs with Pete and whatnot. But it was a lot of corporate events, a lot of weddings. I got burned out, man. And I still got a few on the books. But this business just takes over my whole life.
Yeah, and I can imagine. I can only imagine. You're a busy guy. This place is fantastic, and if you haven't, come down to the bank on 8th.
Come to the big bank.
Yeah.
It's the big bank on the corner. The big bank.
It's fantastic.
What's your favorite game to play here?
Out of all three?
On the VR?
Yeah,
Or like
VR.
and everything. All right, so on VR, my favorite game probably is Beat Saber right now. And I think
like
you
Beat
played
Saber.
that at Pete's house.
Yeah, I like Beat Saber.
It's cool. It's really cool, and you could put your own songs. Like, you could download, like, top 40 hits. So, like, I was just downloading some Post Malone to, like, play. And it's cool. Like, you just rock out. Like, you feel like you're a drummer. I know you said you were in a band.
Yeah.
What'd you play?
I played drums.
Did you really?
Yeah, I
Did
was
you
a
play
drum-
Beat Saber?
I haven't yet. No. Last week I was.
gotta play.
I'm the
Dude.
guy that always handles the boards.
You're the
and
one
I
that's
can't-
working.
I'm working.
Nah,
Yeah.
I'm just
So
kidding, I'm
no,
just-
no, I can't ever get the chance to.
Well, tonight you're
play.
playing.
Yeah, I'm gonna play for sure. I appreciate you for having us.
Anytime,
We're gonna get the full
You guys are family.
walkthrough. Let them know where they can find all of your businesses on social media.
Absolutely. So Escape Room is Escape Room PGH on everything, Instagram, Facebook. Ace Axe Throwing is Ace Axe Throwing on all of the social media outlets. And Pittsburgh VR is just PGH VR on everything.
Cool.
And what times are you open?
So we're open between all the businesses, basically 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. But
Nice.
we have people book outside those hours too. Sometimes people that call us, they're like, hey, can you open up early? Like, for example, we had an event earlier today. That's why you guys saw the place all done up.
Yeah.
There was an event earlier today.
Yeah. They do corporate events down here as well.
I was
so-
gonna say you
That's it, man.
guys do like private events.
Yeah, so for example, like the company earlier today, they rented like the whole building. So they did everything
Nice.
here. And it's nice. They catered it. Sometimes people bring bartenders in. It's really fun.
Yeah. That's
Super dope.
That's amazing.
You got a full like bar back there by the axe throwing. too.
Yeah, I mean, it's just water and like pop. But for example, like the place that catered it, they'll bring bartenders and they'll bring booze. We don't have a liquor license yet.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
yeah,
It's in the
It's
works.
it's in the works.
I'm sure that could only amount to more insurance for all the things that are incorporated here. with
Speaking my
drinking.
language, man.
Yeah. No,
My insurance lady loves me. She
Yeah.
goes,
I know.
I call her up. I'll be like, yo, I got this idea for a business. I want to lock people in rooms. She's like, all right, it's going to be a little tough. Let me see if I get insurance for that. A couple of years later, I'm like, I got this idea for a business. I want to throw axes. She's like, ooh, give me some time. And I was like, wait, I'm not done yet. I want to throw axes and have alcohol because we're BYOB.
Oh yes.
She goes, well, I'm going to need a couple weeks for that one.
Yeah. That's,
So,
yeah.
But it's fun, man. And it honestly, it's say we've had no problems here, no injuries, because we got really good staff. And I know you met some of the guys running around. You guys will meet the Escape Room staff below. But we got really good staff here, so I'm thankful for them.
Shout out to the staff, man,
Shout out
doing
to
their
the
thing.
staff. Always. That's fantastic. That's how you know you got a good owner when he's shouting the staff out. You know what I mean?
Shout out to the
Yeah,
staff.
boss man Joey Deasy in the building. You know. No, but hey, can you take us? One of the best moments you've had opening this place. What would be one of those best moments? Who have you had in here?
Yeah.
What was one of those moments?
I just got this question on another podcast last week. Millenniality. Mike Vesio interviewed me. Shout out Mike Vesio. So he asked me the same question. I got to answer it the same. So I was getting interviewed for the news for like the scavenger hunt or something we did with Escape Room. And it was my first time in a news studio at KDKA downtown. And we did the interview. It was really fun. And I got in the car, and my mom called me and was like, I just saw you on the news. It was like the coolest thing. At that point, I was like, man, this is so cool. But there's a second part to this. I turned on the radio, and Post Malone, Congratulations was playing. Like, it was such a weird coincidence.
Yeah.
He goes, my mama called, said you on TV. It was so weird.
Oh, yo.
The coincidence. So, like,
I got the goosebumps.
dude, I know. Like,
our camera could
about
see it, but
shout out to my mom.
No,
She just called. It was like just a weird coincidence.
no, that
It was
is
so much fun.
That's super
That's
dope.
super
man.
dope.
And the fact that you and your dad are here all the time, like,
Shout out to my dad too, man. I couldn't do this without him. We're a really good team. We butt heads a lot, but at the end of the day, man, it's like the dynamic duo. You know, we complement each other.
absolutely.
Do you ever have to like cuss your dad out? Throw a
Sometimes
fuck
I gotta
at
put him in his place.
You ever throw the fuck in there? Come on, Dad. What the fuck?
Dad, what the fuck?
Probably a little too often.
That's too good. But seriously, thank you so much for being
Thank
here.
you. Thank you very
My
much.
pleasure. Yo, shout out to the Burgh Boyz for coming down to the bank in Homestead. Thank you guys very much.